So, up here at the Wilser room, Tim Rain and Raynemaker Productions are shooting some stuff, and Tim said, hey, come on down. So I actually just got yanked into doing some camera work, so that's kind of cool. Maybe my first camera work credit. I mean, other than my own shit. So yeah, they're doing Matchstick Mike and a couple other blues players, and I'm not too sure who else is coming along for filming now. Another blues guy, but he's not playing, but they just recorded like with 3 of the top blues players in the city. A great little shot, but I got to take part of that. That was cool. So I'm glad I came down. I wish I could show you, but I can't. Maybe a picture. Maybe. Alright, well I was going to actually appear on camera here, but nah. Crazy rainy night. It's the end of a tropical depression. I forget her name. Can't remember what it is for the life of me. Anyways, so we're getting a lot of rain. We're not getting much wind. It's not going to be like Hurricane Arthur was years ago. Excuse me. Just had a snack. So yeah, it was a cool day. I hadn't seen Tim in a while. Yeah. You know, a lot going on, but it should never be that I'm not seeing my friends. So it's good to see the crew and hang out. A lot of like Fredericton's blues legends down there tonight or today. Downtown Blues Band, Paul, Hutch. Cool to see everybody. So this is like a Harvest Jazz and Blues thing that Tim's doing. Yes, they're still filming. And next week I'll be going out on the houseboat again for another overnight trip. It'll be the day and then overnight, and then we'll be back the next day. It's just a short little trip, but it'll be a nice way to cap off kind of the summer really started with that houseboat trip this spring. And got to go sailing, of course, last weekend with my brothers. And so yeah, September, here we are. It's crazy. Summer went by so quick. But it was a great summer. Had fun, aside from the methotrexate. But yeah, it's gonna be cool to cap it off with a overnighter on the houseboat. Tim said it's tradition now. They can't go out without me, so that's good. And this weekend, I think there's a birthday dinner. That's about it. I was gonna take today, like I was gonna kind of like take rainy days, but I got stuff in the basement, and my dehumidifier broke last summer, and this summer, and touching the boxes, like some of the boxes are kind of starting to get bad because they've been down there for almost 10 years. And get out of here, mosquito. So I got to transfer stuff out of boxes, and hopefully things didn't get moldy or ruined. But basically got to start, getting ready to move, because I want to be ready to move. And it takes, all the time that I kind of need and can, just to slowly pack shit up. And, so when I find a place, it'll be the easiest thing. Because moving sucks, as anybody knows who's ever moved, and just about everybody's had to move at some point. And of course, when I was much younger, moving was easy because I didn't have anything that I was moving with except for my clothes and some odds and ends. But over a lifetime, you can accumulate a lot of stuff. I'd still like to keep some of my collectibles more years. The more years I can keep them, the more valuable things will become. Some stuff doesn't have any value to it at all, and that's because there's a big, kind of like in the mid-80s, the collectibles from the, the 50s, 60s, 70s kind of stuff, comic books and, you know, collectibles that came from them, and that stuff started to catch on. So in the 80s and the 90s, when they started to make comic books and action figures and stuff, they made them by the billions. So there's like warehouses of this stuff out there. So, you know, if you have a Spawn figure from the first series, some of those are pretty valuable, but, you know, if you have it from the second or third series, like, it's like, you know, you can get them on eBay and stuff for, you know, $10, $5, shit like that. So, which is why I tried to collect kind of more obscure things. I didn't want to always collect the most popular shit because they're just making billions of that stuff. So I wanted to get like limited run, special edition, or just, you know, odd, crazy, weird shit. Like I got these, I can't remember if they're goth, some kind of goth line that came out, and there was this one called Dagger, which was kind of Marilyn Manson-ish looking. So I got that, and I got some other odds and ends. So it'll maybe someday worth money. Anyways, I'm blabbing on again. It was a great day. My back is fucking killing me, and it has been all day, but medicinal helps with that. So this storm will be over tonight, and tomorrow will be back to a beautiful sunny day. I've got errands to run tomorrow because I've been sick. Well, Wednesday was methotrexate day, and then today, well, today was raining all day, so I wasn't going to go to the store or do anything anyways, but yeah, so 2 days down, so I got some catching up to do. Hello, my friends. So today we had 3 chipmunks. We went from 2 to 3, so I'm not even too sure. It's weird. There's something going on, and I can't figure it out. So the one that I thought was sweet, okay, first, Jerkface the Wonder Squirrel had that weird boil, whatever it was, and it cleared up and whatever. Then I said I saw a Sweetie with, like, it looked like a lump on her side, the same side that Jerkface the Wonder Squirrel had his thing. Oh, here comes somebody now. And then this chipmunk, which I think is he. No, come on, it's okay. Come on. Oh, I got the light on. Sorry, buddy. I always forget to turn that on. Yeah. Got it? Alright, so the one that I call the Beyonder now has that lump on that side. Or the chipmunk that I thought, or that I think is Sweetie that was on this side is now coming from that side. I don't know. They're confusing. It's hard to keep track of them. I'm telling you. I need some like food dye or something that I can mark them so I know who's who. And I'm sure that would rub off like within probably a couple hours. I don't want to spray paint them. Nail polish wouldn't be very nice either. I don't know. Some of them seem to have distinctive marks, and you know, you can kind of see, but now it's like a lot harder to tell. And now there's only one, so. Well, super lame, and it gets darker out earlier, so these guys are just losing time to get peanuts, man. Like, it's the fall is coming, you want to be out here getting all the fucking peanuts you can get, right? I think the Beyonder is the only one. Nobody's come from that side at all. There we go. Here comes Beyonder. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's okay. What is going on? There's nobody over there. You're okay. You're totally cool. There's nobody over there. Come on. I don't know. It was weird. He was like, I guess intimidated by Sweetie or whoever's coming from that side. Well, that was lame. Hold on. Hold on. I'd like to be able to get a shot of your lump. I can't even see what I'm doing here. No, I'll have to see that later and see if I can slow it down and get a good picture of his lump. Lumpy. I had to change his name to Lumpy. But man, so that was not the same one. Nope. Here comes Beyonder. Hey, Beyonder. Come on. It's okay. There's nobody coming. Coast is clear. It's alright. You're totally cool. All good. There you go. There's two. And then there was a third one earlier. I don't think it was little guy, but it was somebody that was going down that hole. I don't know, because there was another batch, but again, which I mentioned about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I didn't see any, like if there's another brood, like, I guess in the late spring, early summer, there was that time where I had like 2 or 3 chipmunks that I know had never encountered peanuts before, and they, ended up being Beyonder and Sweetie and others. But then there's supposed to be another batch of kids a little bit later in the summer, and that depends on which source you're looking at, but a little bit later in the summer, and yeah, I never, there were no new chipmunks that came out that were like the ones in the spring that, you could look at them and they were like, what's this thing, and they were looking at a peanut. They had to learn it, right? So, haven't seen that. But, yeah. So at least there's 2 still. But it's weird they're both coming from this way now. Kind of throwing me off. I think it was throwing Beyonder off too, because Beyonder kept on looking over in this corner. And that's because Sweetie or whoever it was kept on chasing, would come out here and chase him off. Or actually, Beyonder is actually a female, so I figured out that the other day. Alright, gotta pause. Can you see the lump? Can you see the lump? Can you see the lump? See the lump? What is that lump? Why do you have that lump? What is that lump? There, that was a good shot. And thank God I was recording. There you are. Come on. Here. There you go. Oh. Elsa's doing the cry. She's freaking out. God damn it. So there's a toy inside. Oh. She's totally going crazy. There's a toy inside, and I catch her every once in a while, and she's like freaking out on this toy. Why am I whispering? She's like freaking out on this toy. Oh. And there's Lumpy. Hey Lumpy. Welcome back. What you gonna do with all them lumps? You're okay. Oh, Elsa! Elsa, what is your problem? So this toy, and she starts freaking out, like yowling. And what I'll do is I'll put the, like it's on a, I'll show you, it's on a stick. So I'll stick the stick in something so the toy is hanging, and then I'll go out and I'll do, you know, errands, or I'll have a shower. And that thing's been like dragged across the apartment. And I've caught her just a couple of times doing this yowling thing. Like it's just, she freaks out on this one toy. It is very fucking weird. Very weird. And she has been doing that vocalization because I'm sorry, and I go away for a couple of days and I leave her some food and water, and she's good. But I mean, when I come back, yeah, like I know that now when I'm gone, she does this yowling thing because she's wanting me, or you know, she's wanting a response, right? And there's no one responding, so that's very sad. Yeah, but she's all right. She's a strong kitty. She knows I come back. I mean, you know, when you go, I mean, how long is that in the cat's mind that you're like gone for, right? Like they don't do anything all fucking day but sleep. Hey, yo. Hey, Lumpy, you're back again. Holy shit. Come here, over here. Hold on a second here. What's going on here? But yeah, another weird behavior by Elsa. Fucking weird cat, man. Hope she doesn't kill me in my sleep someday. That's all I can hope for. Alright, you got a couple more seconds here. I don't see anybody. I just heard something kind of crashing in there. I don't know if it was a squirrel or a cat. Hopefully a cat just didn't take out one of the chipmunks. I didn't hear a squeak or anything. Oh, Jesus, where the fuck did you come from? What the hell? Where'd you come from, Lumpy? Come over here. Not the phone, you dummy. Is that lump affecting your brain? Hmm? No. No good? Hey, no. Oh, one of them was right there. Don't go chase her. Come on. Come get your peanut, Beyonder. I'm gonna leave, Beyonder. You got like 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, I'm out of here. I'm going. I'll throw you some peanuts, but... Yep. Now, what were you yelling about there, young lady? Hmm? What was that all about? I could hear you all the way outside there. I could hear you all the way out there. You alright? Well, she didn't pull it out of where it was, but I know she was playing with it. It's some weird, I don't know. She's a weird cat. Very strange cat. Very strange owner.